So I might have added a kind of terrifying feature to my Voxel game. But I swear there's a good explanation. I was just casually coding my engine when add NPC villages so the AK can be tested in the purpose of science? Well, I'm not sure how blowing up villages is for science, but if you say so. So yeah guys, I swear it's not my idea, I didn't want to do that. But before we get to that, I want to implement a few other suggestions from the comments. First, Mr. Aya finally stopped talking about stuff being hard and instead asked for shadows to be soft. I told him that the shadows were already soft and I showed him the 3 pixels of softness, but apparently that wasn't enough for him. So I made the shadows around 3 times softer and this time he was pleased. Thanks for being a fan, Aya. I hope you can reach my level one day. Next, someone suggested a first-person character that collides with the voxels. That's actually a really important thing. So I added collisions to the movement and gravity. But my character is not supposed to be that small, right? The player is not supposed to be a gnome, so I give it some height. I was really surprised by how well this worked, considering how everything I try ends up in chaos usually. So now you can explore the world in first person. That's pretty cool. But you can see the edges of the map with the fog and animation that I took a lot of time to add. Well, a lot of comments said that they don't like it. So I guess instead I changed it to use alpha blending, which means pretty much that the points far away from the camera become transparent so you can see the skybox through it. I agree that it looks a lot better this way, but I'm still kinda sad that my fog and animation are not really visible anymore. The next comment said to add a crosshair so you can see where you're aiming. So I added an epic crosshair and... well, that's it. It's cool, I guess. The next comment comes from the smartest person I know, MaxMakesGames. That guy is so cool for real. I decided to add particles because destroying the world without any particles is whack.
It's hair whack!
So I coded a particle system from scratch that is even better than Unity's particle system. Surprisingly, the most difficult part was getting the particles to face the camera. Damn, the particles are just like women, they're refusing to look at me. But unlike my social life, I fixed the particle system and also made them change color and shrink, which looks just wow. They're also pretty well optimized so I can spawn around 1,000,000 particles and well yeah okay, it's lagging a little bit but it works. And this all leads us to the infamous pickle that has been terrifying my comment section for a while now. Hey, thanks by the way. Asking for NPC villages so the AK can be tested in the purpose of science. I don't know what kind of science you're doing, but I'm interested. But generating villages in this map would be hard because there's hardly any flat areas. So I had to change a bit my world generation to create high and low areas. Okay, maybe not that high and that low. Alright, now we're talking. There's a nice mountain region, then some hills, and finally a flat area. Now I just have to spawn a village in that flat area. But spawning predefined villages would be whack. And you know I like things to be, well, way more complicated than necessary. So let's do randomly generated villages. It can't be that hard. First, let's generate houses of random sizes with random distances between them. Easy. Now let's give them a roof. Bruh. Because of the techniques I used to optimize the destruction, even something simple like a flat roof is pretty difficult to make. If anything overlaps or there are any additional faces, the destruction breaks. But I managed to do it anyway. I think it looks pretty good, so let's ask my friend to see what he thinks of my cool houses. Okay, well, to be fair, a box probably can't be called a house. I need to add some more details. But I can't really add more details with cubes this big. The whole house is only a few cubes wide, so I had to increase the whole game's resolution. Now each cube is smaller, allowing for more details. So I started by making the house shapes more interesting. Yeah, okay, that's interesting, but not quite what I was looking for. I decided to make the shapes less rectangle and added more colors and also an actual roof. That was all super easy and totally didn't take me like a week.
Those fucking bugs. There's bugs everywhere. Everything's broken.
Once it was finally done, I was very mad actually because everything was broken and I spent days and days at little issues, little faces, little cube there. So annoying. So I needed to let off some steam. I did what any sensible person would do. I destroyed this village with my bare hands. But even after that, I was still mad about those damn bugs. So I added the apocalypse by making asteroids fall on the village. Now that feels good. I love seeing houses being destroyed by asteroids falling onto them while I punch holes into them myself. But don't forget guys, this is all just for science of course. Okay, so I'm not sure where I'm going with this project anymore, but I guess next I'll try to optimize things and maybe add textures. Or maybe make a game with it, honestly I'm not sure anymore.
Oh shoot, it's already past my bedtime. Bye guys.